They bled in the ring, broke bones, and shattered records. But when the lights dimmed and the fans went home, many of boxing's greatest legends stepped into a more dangerous opponent, their own bank accounts. Welcome to the jaw-dropping, outrageous, and often tragic world of boxing's dumbest and wildest spendings. From golden bathtubs to tiger pets, from private islands to $100,000 parties every weekend. This story isn't about knockouts. It's about how some of the richest fighters in history knocked themselves out with their own insane purchases. This is the side of boxing no one tells you, and you won't believe who tops the list. Mike Tyson earned over $400 million in his career, but by 2003, Iron Mike filed for bankruptcy. Why? Because he spent like a king. Tyson bought 3 Bengal tigers costing $70,000 each. Their food and trainer added up to over $125,000 per year. He also paid $2 million for a gold bathtub for his wife and once spent $100,000 on a single party weekend. Tyson even purchased multiple homes, 100+ luxury cars, and once bought a $1 million watch, only to lose it. Floyd Mayweather made nearly $1 billion in earnings, but he didn't hide his spending. Mayweather owns dozens of high-end cars, including multiple Bugattis worth over $3 million each. He famously flew on 2 jets, one for him, one for his crew. Floyd once spent $18 million on a diamond-encrusted watch and dropped $1.1 million at a strip club in one night. He is also known to carry $1 million in cash wherever he goes and spends nearly $6,500 per day on haircuts and grooming. Pacquiao is known for his heart, but also for his spending. He has bought hundreds of homes and given them away to people in need. But he also bought a $9 million mansion, an entire basketball team, and a $700,000 Ferrari. In one instance, Pacquiao reportedly bought over 1,000 Rolex watches as gifts. While much of his spending is generous, critics question whether he has oversight or a financial strategy. Prince Nassim Hamed once had a net worth of over $60 million. Known for his flashy ring entrances and eccentric style, Nassim lived big. He bought luxury cars he barely drove, a gold-plated vanity room, and lived in multiple mansions. But after retiring early and serving jail time for reckless driving, reports say his fortune dwindled fast. His wild spending habits with no returns made headlines. Adrien Broner called himself the next Floyd, but his bank statements told another story. He once posted videos throwing thousands of dollars in a Walmart and flushing cash down a toilet. Broner spent heavily on designer brands, private jets, and clubbing. In 2020, he admitted to a judge he had just $13 in his bank account despite flexing wealth online. Evander Holyfield earned around $230 million but declared bankruptcy. His $10 million, 54,000 square foot mansion with 109 rooms, a bowling alley, and a baseball field cost $1 million a year to maintain. He had 11 children and massive alimony payments. Combine that with poor investments, and Holyfield's fortune evaporated quickly. Known for smoking and drinking before fights, Mayorga's wild lifestyle extended into his finances. He made millions but spent it all on gambling, parties, and lavish gifts. He often gave away cash on the streets and admitted he lost it all due to his lack of discipline. One of the saddest downfalls in Latin American boxing history. Though now a successful promoter, Oscar de la Hoya once went through periods of excessive spending. From failed ventures to expensive lawsuits and rehab stints, de la Hoya's empire came dangerously close to collapse. He purchased a wide portfolio of luxury properties and made poor financial decisions that cost him millions. Julio Cesar Chavez reportedly earned over $50 million, but his addictions to alcohol, gambling, and partying drained his wealth. He admitted to spending $500,000 in a single weekend and often surrounded himself with yes men. His comeback fights were often financially motivated. Today, he warns young fighters not to follow in his footsteps. Roy Jones Jr. was once pound-for-pound king. He bought a record label, built his own gym, and lived like a superstar. But after some bad business moves and trusting the wrong advisors, he lost millions. He returned to the ring well past his prime just to pay off debts. A heartbreaking turn for a legend.